Alright. So everybody's been telling me to do this video. Why not?
Here it goes.
It all started like November, huh? November, December, somewhere around there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was staying.
2018.
Yeah, it's 2018. I was staying with my mom's boyfriend at the time because I got us kicked out of our apartments or whatever over some dumb stuff. So I'll go to his house, and you guys already know, like, yeah, whatever. So yeah, pretty much I'll just be at his pad or whatever, and you know, and I started throwing up a lot for like 2 months straight, like January, February, pretty much. And then I kept on telling him, like, I think I'm pregnant, but I didn't want to believe it. And he would tell me, like, no, like, you're not. So I was like, all right, whatever. So I'll still be drinking and smoking or whatever. And every time, like, I felt like I was going to throw up, like, I'll smoke and I'll be cool. So every time I feel nauseous, I'll be like, damn, like, I feel like I'm going to throw up. So he'd be like, nah, you just need to smoke a blunt. And I'll be like, all right.
Yeah,
So he'll get butt or whatever, and then we'll end up smoking, and I'll be cool. And then his brother was staying with him at the time, and so was one of his cousins. And they'll always be like, oh, you're pregnant. His brother would be like, oh, you're pregnant. Watch, I'm calling it. Like,
yeah, they would. They always. My brother, especially my brother, he always thought she was gonna get really pregnant.
yeah, he's like, you're gonna get pregnant. Watch. He's like, I fucking call it.
Yeah, he kept
And
saying he
this
was
and
gonna
that.
call it.
Yup,
and
he's
that he
like,
could see her
watch.
stomach getting bigger.
Yeah,
Even
he's
so,
like,
her
you're.
family started to notice.
Yeah, no, they started telling me that I started to look skinnier. Like,
No, well, some of her sister.
my brother
She started noticing her stomach.
and my mom and all them, like, they thought I was doing some other shit, because they were like, you look really, really skinny, like, you're getting really skinny, and this and that. So I'd be like, what the fuck? So that's why I wouldn't think I was pregnant either, because I'd be like, what the fuck, I'm getting skinnier, like, what the fuck? And I wasn't eating at the time, because everything I'll eat, I'll throw up. So I was like, nope.
Dang, guess what happened?
So then I had my homegirl with me, and I ended up going and taking a test, and it was from the Dollar Tree. It was like 99 cents. So I didn't think it was, like, you know,
It was really
accurate.
working and shit. We thought it was like, it probably wasn't right. It was
Yeah.
probably just a janky ass. Took it, they
So
went
I
there.
took it,
She took her thing or whatever.
and 2 lines popped up, and I was like, oh my god. I was like, I was in fucking shock. Like, I wanted to cry.
She did. She cried at me for like 3, 4, almost a week.
Yup, I was like, I don't know, I could not believe it. And I was like, no, like,
Well, yeah.
I ended up getting through my head. I was like, nah, like, it's probably wrong or whatever. So I just let it be. And then I stopped throwing up. And then
Started noticing her stomach started to move.
I know I was laying down one time, and I was gonna go to sleep, and then my stomach moved, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, oh hell no, there's something in me.
She said something in me.
For real. So then I was like, fuck, I'm pregnant. So I still didn't want to believe it, because fuck, man, I was just scared of telling my mom, because I thought she was going to kick me out. I thought she was going to fucking beat my ass. I just thought so many shit. And
Yeah, so one day we were chilling.
we were chilling in the car, and I just told him, like,
She was
I
like,
got to tell my
she's like, I'm
mom.
gonna tell my mom. And I was like, what do you mean? Like, when? She was like, right now. And I was like, what do you mean right now? She's like,
Yeah, he was like, no.
I was like, nah,
He's
don't.
like, don't tell her. And I was like, no, like, if I don't tell her right now, I'm not going to tell her at all. So I texted her because she was at work, and I already knew if I told her in person, like, she was going to fuck me up. Like, she was going to beat my ass. So I texted her at work. I was like, Mom, I was like, you're going to be so disappointed at me. I was like, but I got to tell you something. I was like, just don't kick me out of the house. And I was just like, I'm sorry, like, I fucked up and this and that. So I sent it, and she's like, you're pregnant. And I'm like, yeah. And I was crying while I was texting her. And she was like, tell your boyfriend to get the fuck out of the house. I'm gonna call the cops, and a whole bunch of stupid shit. So, you know, she wasn't talking to me for like a couple days.
Yeah.
Like 3 days.
I wasn't allowed over her to see her for like a minute.
Yeah. And then every time I'll ask her, like, oh, can I go see him? She'll be like, no. And I'll be like, why? Like, it happened. Like, what can you do about it? Like, nothing else could happen.
But I didn't usually get over it, so I just let it be. I didn't really push the issue on it.
Yeah, so.
Normally I would have been like, But
yeah. So then every time I go see him, she only let me see him for like an hour. So.
it was
I
like
was
that
like,
for like
whatever.
a week. That shit sucked.
Yup. And then she ended up like. He ended up coming over, whatever, and like. Him and his dad were having problems at the time. So. My mom just told him like. Or she told me, she was like, just tell him to come and move over here and this and that. So I was like, alright. So I ended up coming and living with us. And then she ended up getting over it. But then I ended up finding out like what was I having. And whenever I went to the doctors, I was already like 4 months pregnant. And I was like, so I knew what I was having right away. Like I didn't have to wait or none of that. Like they even sent me like to a specialist to go see them because I was too far along.
I guess for her being so far along, she had missed a couple of tests.
So pretty much, yeah, the lady told. I wanted a boy. We both wanted a boy,
I think we were
but
hoping too hard though.
we were hoping way too hard. Like,
We got a girl, but shh, don't even trip because I love girls.
but yep. So that was my story,
Where'd you get this?
pretty
book?
much. But yeah, so
I'm getting a story to you guys now.
let me know if you guys want to see any more videos.
I'll get that.